Do your palms get sweaty, your heart starts to race, you lose sleep, all over the idea of going to the dentist? Well, according to WebMD, between 9 and 20% of the population avoid going to the dentist because they're afraid. Here to tell us why we shouldn't be so afraid and what he can do to help all of us relax is Dr. Robert Bentz, a board-certified prosthodontist. Great to have you back with us.
Thanks,
as
Pat.
usual.
Always a pleasure to be here.
Okay, so I have been actually one of those patients who has been afraid to go to the dentist. Though I go, I'm
Which
scared.
is good. Good.
Why are people scared?
Well, it's amazing. Do you realize that 75% of U.S. adults have some kind of degree of phobia, whether it's mild or severe? And that results in 30 to 50 million people like you that could almost avoid any dental procedures. So
what are they scared about the most?
Well, there's a lot. You know, first of all, a lot of them had bad experiences and the pain, discomfort, they relate that to their childhood. So it's hard to get that out of their system. So that's something that prosthodontists are really proficient in trying to help get through. That's the number one thing. The next thing is injections. Nobody likes the injections, you know, and that's the big thing. But we have ways to get around that too. The third thing is the actual drills. You know, nobody likes that sound of that drill,
sure.
You know, and that's a big problem because that's the drills, the air going through it is what gives you that sound and that sensation. So we have ways to get around that also. So those things are things we really can address.
Okay, so let's talk about some of that. I mean, do you begin with sedation?
Well, you know, the pain, we have to decide how to stop the pain. In prosthodontists, I give almost 50 injections a day, so doing injections properly, we can make it painless now. So if we can avoid anesthesia, we do as far as sedation, but you know, there's a good percentage of those patients that need IV sedation. So I have a board-certified anesthesiologist that gives you twilight sedation and you sleep through the whole thing. Okay,
so tell me also, what happens sometimes when somebody might have a choking response?
Well, the choking response, again, a lot of it is up in their head. They're fearful of that's going to happen. And nowadays with this technology, we can avoid that too because we're using digital dentistry that actually takes pictures of your teeth, turns it into a digital file, and we don't have to put things in your mouth as much like those molds to actually make the prosthetics.
I know.
That's huge too.
Again, not one of my most favorite
I know,
things.
You told me that.
Okay, so there are times when, you know, my dentist will say, well, put these headsets on, Pat.
Yep.
You know, it'll make you feel more relaxed. For me, I get claustrophobic.
Right.
Do you have another way to kind of distract people who are afraid?
We can. There's a couple things we do. We have massage chairs now that are very, very comfortable, and it's just enough to bring you away from your mouth. We also use a dental laser, so we eliminate drills in most cases. So that is also taking your focus away from actually what we're doing. Patients love it, and prosthodontists are experts with this.
Okay, so let's talk about that. So
Sure.
why should someone choose a prosthodontist over a dentist?
Well, with those numbers we talked about, a good percentage of my patients, the dental phobics, are also those patients that haven't had maintenance and need a lot of care. So going to your prosthodontist, we're going to be proficient, and I'm going to see at least 10% of those patients on a daily basis. So we're very good at what we do, and we get you through it. So it's never a problem.
You know, always the best. Thanks so
Hey,
much. Really nice to see you.
Give me a call.
Thank you. Well, so
Take
for
care.
more on Bentz Dental Implant and Prosthodontic Center, you could go to cbsphilly.com/talkphilly. We're coming right back.